Yo, check this shit out right here. Wait, what the fuck? What do these niggas do when we not here, y'all?
I feel like it looks zoomed in, right?
Yeah, it looks weird. It looks weird, y'all. Something ain't right, y'all.
Right.
Something ain't right. We back. And this, the pre-show, yeah, it just looks kind of strange. I don't know. Is it
I was looking at the camera.
too high or some shit?
I was looking at the camera, our camera, and it was like set framed, and then.
What the fuck?
You know where my computer is.
Yo. Hey, y'all. I wanted to do something special. Something special for all the people that's, fucking what the fuck? All the people that tune in to the show. But it's 10:59, so I can't do it. So I gotta wait till later on. Don't let me forget. It involves this sticker right here. All the real motherfuckers know who this is. You know who this is, nigga?
David Bowie?
No, motherfucker, it's Whitney Ty. Oh. He said David Bowie. Hey yo, we about to come in, y'all. About to come in. Smoking. Y'all was somebody you hate, and you want to look them right in the face and be like, you scum, do all that shit. Oh my God, what's y'all? That's not what I wanted to do. And it's 11 o'clock. Hell yeah, technology, start fucking up right on time. Motherfucking long time in the bus.
Patty cake.
Oh man, I'm fucking all the way.
Patty cake. Patty cake. Patty cake.
Leia trying to say I was
Patty cake.
Leia talking about my booty shooting. Yeah, look at that couple over there, y'all. Look at them.
Sticky splow. Booty shooting now.
Hold on, where we at?
Splickety splow. Booty shooting now.
I was watching you guys last week, and then I was like texting Ramon, like, I can't hear Warren.
That's funny. I went back to watch. I don't know what was going on. I didn't see.
Did the sound normal the whole time?
Yeah.
That's her computer.
She got it from all
The sound normal the whole time? Where's that from?
Different in person.
Is that coming from my computer?
All right. It's 11. Here we come.
Different in person.
Bastards All Day, Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking-ass. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
Let's get it in one take, yeah. Started at Lagomachi, ended with let go of me. Failure of diplomacy, going blow for blow and no one intervened. They don't know the history, who is the antagonist? What about the catalyst? Used to have support, used to treat the game like a sport. In it for the fame and the fortune, kingdom in the court. Hair going gray, I don't want it anymore. Now I'm self-assured, now I'll keep it short. Used to treat the game like a sport. In it for the fame and the fortune, kingdom in the court. Hair going gray, I don't want it anymore. Now I'm self-assured, now I'll keep it short. Been a long time, been a long time. I was putting on a face like it's all fine. I was sunk into a place I could not find. Love for myself, love for the rap. Used to go dumb for the belt, curl dumbbells, trying to get dumb swole. Never did one, so having no fun, so I gave up completely. Finally found a way to move freely.
Beloved gang, baby.
Used to have support, used to treat the game like a sport. In it for the fame and the fortune, kingdom in the court. Hair gone gray, I don't want it anymore. Now I'm self-assured, now I keep it short. Used to treat the game like a sport. In it for the fame and the fortune, kingdom in the court. Hair gone gray, I don't want it anymore. Now I'm self-assured, now I keep it short.
Beloved gang, baby.
Yeah.
We back on the land list, Nathaniel.
To you.
And it is 11 something on a Thursday. That means it's time to get your little nasty ass wet and get that slippery and ride and the slip and slide of these bad waves. Now let's go around the room and see what we got in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Leia the player, actually retired player. I am also known, aka DJ Savage, and also known as Leia Avil Smith.
Also, you did get another one. I don't know if you remember. A young man known as Frank Joshua gave you Leia the Slayer.
Leia the Slayer. Yes,
yeah.
Leia the Slayer.
Yes, because you are also married to a nice young man named
Ramon
The Savage Slayer Smith, aka Don't Stop Moaning. Come on!
I say yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah!
yeah. Cause you make me feel.
My home and moaning!
Come on,
My home and moaning!
come on.
My home and moaning!
And I feel alright. I say yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Ha!
All right, thank you.
Hey, take it easy, take it easy. Listen.
Listen. It's not all that. It's not all that.
It's okay,
Oh,
it's okay.
It's okay. But don't forget.
Moaning. You know I love you, moaning. You know I love you, moaning.
You know what I love watching?
What?
Leia not be responsive at all.
I know, right?
Your arms are like wiggling and jiggling.
She's like,
I am typing. I'm trying to wake Debbie up.
whatever.
How you
You
trying
always
to
gotta see. Nothing's changed.
trying to wake Debbie
Wake
up?
Debbie up.
You don't have Debbie number. Get Debbie number and shit, and then you'll be able to wake up.
Right.
You trying to wake Debbie up? Like typing in the chat gonna wake her up. Debbie's already up. I bet. I think she told us a while ago that she does. Now you know what I'm about to put up. Now I'm gonna put her business out in the street. But she's already told us a while ago that she awake around this time. That's why she be saying stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyway, with that being said, I am Warren Phoenix
Johnson.
but the correct pronunciation of my name is
The big bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You guys like that? You like this guy?
The Asiatic black man, backhandling business. And speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how we get into it today. We're gonna go into our news segment, a little news segment we like to call
You may have.
because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're gonna roll into the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs. And then we're gonna roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that if one person is not responsive while the other person is active, your video don't look that sexy. Now,
Yeah,
do it.
no.
Hey,
You
yeah,
feel me, dog?
And then maybe we'll get to Ayo What Man. That is our segment that some call trash talk, but the streets know it as prophecy. But since Amy has not been here, we've not been getting to Ayo What Man.
Yeah, we've been
We've been lacking on the Ayo What Man, and we really
We need a what, man? I need that poetry, you know?
Yeah, the Amy Nico Schwartz poetry.
Yeah.
Shout out to Amy Nico Schwartz. You know,
Baby, where are you?
out in these streets.
Respect.
Thugging. So, how was y'all week?
I get a week. Oh, you gonna say something? Go ahead.
No.
Try
Go
to say
ahead.
something. Try to say something.
No. What? Your week is my week too.
Okay.
Uh,
Your week is my week. You know what I did? I watched Power. What's the one with Tommy?
Ghost?
Force. Boy, that was pretty good.
It's a lot of fun. It's like if Grand Theft Auto made a TV show.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Going on missions and stuff.
I liked it. I watched the whole thing. It took me like 2 days, but it was good. It was fun to see Tommy in a different element and like be smarter than everybody else.
Right, and not just be like the old lunatic twitching and going crazy.
Yeah.
No, I really enjoyed that show.
I feel like that's like if I like or anybody from Chicago moves to like I don't know like Montana or something like that, and, you know, a little town in Montana, and then you're like super smart about street smart or whatever. And then you go down there and they got a little operation going on, and you're like, "What? I'm taking over this thing." You know, it's like,
Now I'm not saying anything crazy, but I knew a young man who moved to a smaller place, and all those guys that he knew that lived there had the game like on la ha ha. That they just wasn't like cooperating.
Right.
They wasn't like pooling their resources.
Yeah.
And so the guy who had moved down to this place, he got them all together and got them a little more organized.
Right.
And they put together a little clique, and they were far more productive than they once were together.
Right.
Than they were apart. But they were all friends anyway.
Right.
Nobody just never thought.
There's no thought about like organizing.
Hey, yeah.
it.
What if you do this blankety blank and you do that and you do that? I wonder whatever happened to that sweet young man.
They moved back to a big city.
I don't know, because this is just a story I heard. Anything else happen?
I don't know. I got tonight I have like there's a blue belt test for some guys in the MMA school, so we're gonna beat up on some people tonight.
You're going there like MVP. What's his name? Michael Venom Page.
Yeah.
Gonna throw a Pokeball at somebody and stick your hand up.
Yeah.
So I started hosting these halftime giveaway shows.
Yeah. How'd that go?
all right.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a couple weeks now, and last week was a lot of fun. It was really live. It was really lit.
Yeah.
And then there was 2 that night.
Right.
And it's so funny because they had like kind of a lighthouse for them, and I was acting so ignorant to get these people like real like engaged and pumped up and laughing.
You were doing your job.
I was doing my thing. It was.
Yeah.
And it was great to watch. So there's a manager or a guy who owns all of them.
Yeah.
All of these bars that we do these things in. And this guy is the guy who you see he's just and the big white men not happy. And you can imagine he's got 9, and these are not like little hole in the wall joints, you know what I'm saying? So like I can understand him being stressed. But he walks up to me and he was like, "Hey, that was a good job, man. I can't believe you got him all engaged. It's probably so hard to do that. It looks so hard, especially when there's only a few people in there, man. Good job." and the manager of the joint walks up to me and she was like, "I don't think I've seen him smile, and I don't know how."
Oh, wow. That's pretty
I
cool.
was like, "What? Son, don't smile." I don't blame him.
That's cool.
Yeah, if I was an intimidating white guy, I would definitely rock that all the way.
Right.
I would not smile. I don't care if you was Dave Chappelle telling some of your funniest joke. I'd be like, I mean white man. That is my whole thing. That my wife would not take me to Thanksgiving. Baby, could you leave mean white at home?
Right.
No. Mean white come. You got cranberry sauce?
Oh my God.
All right.
Mashed potatoes.
There you go, Ramon. That's how it's done, Daddy. Why are you on the road? Hit him with that internet crapola.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we are under Bad Ways Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Ways Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Ways Radio. And if you want to dial in and chat with us, the number to call is 312-985-7834.
Once again, that number, hey.
312-985-7834.
Talk some shits, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break your law.
Guys by my side, so I don't need to run and hide. Even when you dig underground, you can't take me down. I'm an Israelite, like guys by my side, so I don't need to run and hide. I got the best bodyguard in the game, surrounded with good vibes, good vibes. They green cause they seen that everything we do is hot. Where we go, then we that grow, cause they know just what we got. To turn up to shut it down, to turn up to shut it down. To turn up to shut it down. They hating and they killing and they digging their own hole. They forgetting how we got here, love is rooted in our soul. To turn up to shut it down, to turn up to shut it down. 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 Guys by my side, so I don't need to run and hide. Even when you dig underground, you can't take me down. I'm an Israelite, like guys by my side, so I don't need to run and hide. I got the best bodyguard in the game, surrounded with good vibes, good vibes. They green cause they seen that everything we do is hot. Where we go, with them they grow, cause they know just what we got. To turn up to shut it down, to turn up to shut it down. To turn up to shut it down. They think what we make, put a label with the name. Guess what? We're still hot, we ain't doing this for fame. To turn up to shut it down, to turn up to shut it down. 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 Guys by my side. Guys by my side. Guys by my side. Surrounded with good vibes, good vibes.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Oda Davis, fresh out of Glen Island, Virginia. And we about to hit you off with another one of my bangers right here on Bad Waves Only at Q4.org. Hope you enjoy it. Peace.
Older days.
Taking on the moonlight, taking on the rain, taking on the past of my own. What I learned, I've grown to obey. Never did I feel love, all I knew was hate. All the little chirps
What's up, fam? It's your girl, Crystal Poppin', and I'm here chillin' with the bastards at Bad Waves on Q4.org. Yeah. You know when we come around, we fish. Yeah, I'm ready for this one. This is for the head banging, rail breaking, mosh, spitting, soul taking, money spending, ass shaking, crazy, twerking, bitches party popping, hard stopping, drunk to sober, raging, loners, riot, buddy, roller coaster. Let's get this party popping. Let's get this party poppin', 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 poppin'. Party fucking. Let's get this party fucking poppin', poppin', poppin'. You know when we come around, we flip. This is for the head banging, rail breaking, mosh, spitting, soul taking, money spending, ass shaking, crazy, twerking. This shit is party popping, hard stopping, drunk to sober, raging, loners, riot, buddy, roller coaster. Let's get this party popping, 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 popping.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
दिल की
listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org.
Yeah.
Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. Yeah. I was born in 98, 2 years later the world was supposed to end. I guess my mom ain't believe it, cause in the womb she held he who would later become the greatest, but she ain't know it then. I mean she barely know it now, I was supposed to hold it down, made me become something like a lawyer or doctor, not aiming to get my balls up, this isn't how I was brought up. But I'm obviously passionate about this rapping. Between these lines I found freedom, so I'm an advocate, but still slaving a 9 to 5, ain't that a shit. Just hope this work that I'm putting in is a catalyst. Sometimes I'm stressing, I'm mostly coping through cannabis. I know the game isn't perfect, but I can handle it. They say the fame isn't worth it, scandals and cameras. You know that each time you fuck up, it's gonna be trending. But I'd rather trend for y'all knowing just how deadly this pen is. How about these beats, then I let y'all do the forensics. So I'm taking it to the limit. No ceilings to the vision, let's make it hard for these critics. Rap dreams like hoop dreams, we tryna ball on these against. The game is fucked up, we ain't tryna follow these against. Behind this board and this mic, I'm feeling like Kirk Knight. I take a risk like a baby bird on his first flight. I'm getting love from the legends, cause every verse nice. If you think otherwise, you a hater, well you ain't heard right. I play the game, but gotta break the rules. Cause safe is never make breaking news. We don't play to lose. If you don't get how I'm thinking, then stay confused. It's for the ones that take heat to gems and make change from jewels. When life gives you lemons, then you make lemonade. I heard it was a popular drink, and it still is. Now it's still this in all of the little children. I do this shit to inspire my little siblings. So I'm taking it to the limit. No ceilings to the vision, let's make it hard for these critics. Rap dreams like hoop dreams, we tryna ball on these against. The game is fucked up, we ain't tryna follow these against. I heard y'all only do it for the Instagram. I hate to tell you that cloud ain't a solid business plan. Start with a dream and the goal is to build a bigger brand and get the type of money that come with moving those kilograms. I got a hustler's mentality, gotta go and get it. Celebrating wins always makes me feel copacetic. Stick to my values, it's in my blood, not the code genetic. And never give people anything they can hold for leverage. Yeah, and then learn to respect it. If nothing else, they then learn your perspective. I learn myself when I'm penning these verses. I put my soul inside these words, give myself to a purpose. So I'm taking it to the limit. No ceilings to the vision, let's make it hard for these critics. Rap dreams like hoop dreams, we tryna ball on these against. The game is fucked up, we ain't tryna follow these against. So I'm taking it to the limit. No ceilings to the vision, let's make it hard for these critics. Rap dreams like hoop dreams, we tryna ball on these against. The game is fucked up, we ain't tryna follow these against. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. Coming back in full effect. Full effect. Yeah.
Straight bars too.
Hey, that's what I'm about.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day, all day.
Yeah. We back on the land. Listen, Nathaniel, to you. And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard. We kicked the whole thing off with Shorts. Or is it short? It's short.
Shorted?
Yes, short.
Short for Chore Boy.
Yes, by the artist formerly known as Chore Boy from the project Last One I Promised. Yes, I can't help it. I can't help it with the Last One I Promised. Because the Last One I Promised EP is, man, it's serious. It's severe. Like y'all need to, if he still got it out here on these streets, on the streaming tip, please find Last One I Promised by Chore Boy. You will thank yourself. It's some beautiful hip hop, masterfully produced by Brad Kemp. Of course, lyrically laced by the artist formerly known as Chore Boy, Dan Riggamaro. Riggamaro. Shout out to Cherie, by the way. Cherie is in the chat. Thank you, Cherie.
Cherie Monique.
Hell yeah. Cherie go back like Marty McFly in a DeLorean. So then we went out of that into Too Turned Up by Lihat. And Lihat made that while there was war going on. And
yeah, you said there was a war going on, and she's got a really good
Right, so
soundstage.
soundproofing.
Yeah.
Literal bombs were dropping on Lee Hot's head. And she's in the booth talking about some joys by my side, 'cause I'm an Israelite. Oh no, the butchers were talking.
The
Le
butcher
butcher is back in business.
is in town.
Was it like cold cuts? No. And then we went out of that into what I consider to be a classic Odadeus song. Shout out to Odadeus all the way out in Glennon, Virginia, with Past Mistakes.
We all got some of those, right?
I mean, I swear we do. I mean, not Leia, but...
No, Leia doesn't have that.
No, I have zero mistake.
I know. That's how you ended up with Ramon. So then we went out of that into Poppin' by... so Crystal Poppin' is featured on this.
Yeah, Riot 10 and...
The Chemenders?
I thought it was...
What is this? What is up with this spelling? What is it? CHRMNDRS?
I'm guessing it's Cremenders or something like that. I mean, that's like one of those like savant.
Oh, right. You know it is trying to say something.
Right.
You know it's trying to say something. But yeah, so that one popping, and it's like that real like EDM sound. This is for the head shaking, money making, ass twerking. Let's get this party effing popping.
Yeah. That was pretty dope.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's one of those songs that if I heard right as I'm leaving the club, I'd be like, all right, one more. Okay, y'all, hold on, wait, hey, everybody, wait, just one more. Let's just do this one, and then we can leave on this note. And then we went out of that into Pine du Zahar by Jaybird and Nahima Danji, aka the Cocky Singer. And I'm pretty proud of myself for saying that right, because the way he sings it, let me get my knife sharpened to butcher this one, but he's like, Pine du Zahar, Pine du Zahar, like Jaybird was singing his ass off. He's like, they're gonna get this work today. Pine du Zahar. So out of that into To the Limit by Hype, off of the album Talk to Me Nice, y'all. We played some Talk to Me Nice last week, and I think week before. All I'm telling you, all I'm saying is, look, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Even though my name is Phoenix, okay, but and I will go Super Saiyan. But understand this: Talk to Me Nice is a solid hip hop album. If you are watching this live, if you are listening to this, most of our stuff is on listeners. So those of us who are watching, you're special. Listeners, you're special as well. But you can see my face if you were watching, how serious I am about how banging this album is. Talk to Me Nice by Hype. All right, with that being said, it is time for our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard it, you may have not. Leading the way, like our very own comedic Pine du Zahar is Ramon
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Money.
Come on.
I say yeah. Cause you make me feel
Come on.
my homie Mo.
Come on.
My homie Mo.
And I feel alright. I say
yeah. Woo.
All right now.
All right, take it easy.
Take it easy. Calm down, your Pine du Zahar. I really gotta find. I'm gonna ask him what that means.
Your Pine du Zahar.
Wow, you can't sing that, but you can sing.
You know I love you moaning, moaning. You know I love you moaning, moaning. Ooh.
Oh my God, I love it when Steven was like, it just seems to get longer. All right, hit us off, Daddy.
All right, let's start off. We get house repairs, and sometimes we got to go to work, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
And sometimes you just let the person in and go to work, and then when you're done, just close the door.
Oh my God, I don't know. I don't want to know where this is going.
Well, this happened to a woman. She had an electrician working on her place, and she has these little. Everybody has cameras now.
Yeah.
Everybody has these little CCTV cameras, and she noticed that every day there was a blonde woman walking into her house
for repairs.
While the electrician was there.
Oh.
So the woman would come in through the back door, and
usually the man that does that.
Right. Oh! And she would be there for a while, and then she'd leave right before the woman would come home. And so the electrician would leave and then come back the next day, and she'd see the camera, and the blonde woman walking in again through the back door. So she never confronted the guy and asked him what happened, but I think the electrician was getting his shockwave on.
Oh.
So, be careful when you're out there. I don't know. I think that story went to nowhere, but I thought it was funny that
Gotti himself.
Yeah,
keep going. I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you keep it current. I did a current electric thing last week. I'm sorry. It doesn't work. Keep going.
A mom was shocked. She was first proud and then shocked when her daughter said, "Mommy."
I see that transition now. I saw that transition now. I saw that though, Daddy.
Respect.
Keep going.
When her daughter said, "Mommy, I made my own dream catcher," and her mom said, "Oh, wow, that's pretty cool." Like when your kids are artistic and they make things and you're proud of them. She said, "So where is it?" She said, "I hung it over my bed, in my bedroom." So she went in there and she was shocked to see that, and amused to see that her dream catcher was made out of tampons.
Oh my God!
The little girl took a bunch of tampons and colored them. Where is it? You can see it. Colored them and hung them over her.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Hung them over her bed. That little dream catcher.
Man, shout out to that little girl, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no. A dream catcher made with tampons. Well, that way everything's gonna get caught and there won't be any leakage.
There you go.
Oh.
I did that.
So this dream catcher catches the flow of things.
Oh.
There you go.
Looking with a G here, pal.
Okay, so a lady was sitting on the airplane and she was asked to move from her seat.
Been there?
Why?
I've been there.
She was asked to move from her seat. Usually it's something because they're too overweight or something. Okay. But this lady, her boobies were too big.
Oh.
And people were, there's people sitting next to her. And I think this was kind of like a bogus move because it was a couple sitting next to her. And she has size. Actually, I'm looking for the story and it didn't even show up, but I remember reading it. And the lady was a 32 double T or something like that.
So
double
she's
T?
small, and then it's like
and then the things
T.
are like this big.
Oh my.
So these things.
What? 32. So she's tiny.
Yeah. So she was. I think it was 32 or 36 T or something like that. But it was huge. And it was a picture, but I don't know what happened to the story. But anyway, they told her to move because they were too big. And the reason they asked her to move was because of the jealous girlfriend saw her boyfriend
looking,
eyes wandering, and she said, "This lady is, disturbing,
the peace.
our space, disturbing the peace." So they forced the lady to sit in the jump seat for the whole flight just because her boobs were too big.
What's a jump seat?
Where the stewardess, the flight attendants sit.
In case of a water landing, use this woman as a flotation device.
Was it real or fake though?
No, they're fake.
I couldn't help that. I'm sorry, I couldn't help that.
All right. Let's see. Should I go this one? No.
Editing on air.
Yeah, editing on air. Well, what I'm doing now is I get a bunch of stories and I scroll through them and say which one's better. Okay, so there's a machine. What do you call that? AI machine?
Yes.
Okay.
Allen Iverson machine.
Allen Iverson machine.
Yes,
that plays basketball. No, I'm kidding. Artificial intelligence machine. It's a generator, and it's called DAL-E Mini, and it's from the Crayson company. And it basically, what it does, you can ask it to create an image of the most horrifying person in the world. And so it generated faces of these zombie-looking people with big eyes and funny and gross-looking teeth, And so I'm like, wait a minute. Why would they think the most scariest people look like that? The most scariest people to me is white with a suit on. Ha!
Oh my God.
Oh my lord.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
That does.
No, I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, Ramon.
All right. So a woman goes on a date.
Okay.
You know, you got Tinder. We got those little dating sites. You know about those, right?
Might have heard of them.
Yeah. So he goes on a date, and it starts off nice. They have a nice little dinner and some drinks, and all of a sudden it takes a turn for the worse. The man starts to talk about his life, and it starts to go downhill because he starts to talk about baby dramas and and baby mama and how.
Oh, sorry, I saw
how
thing in his face.
You know how bad his life is, and so she basically was like, "Oh man, this date, like we're done. You know, I'm done with this date."
Right.
So,
Makes sense.
but at the end of the day, the guy's like, "Hey, it's my birthday, and we're gonna go to a strip club."
Oh.
With some friends. Do you want to go? And so she decided to go with him.
Well, maybe she's into it.
That actually was a very smart move on his part. How's it go? How did
Right.
it go?
Nope.
No, it didn't work out.
Really?
No. She went to the strip club and all that, but she said she didn't want to see him again.
Have you ever gone on a date to a strip club before, Ramon?
Actually, I haven't.
No?
I'm gonna say my strip club visits are probably like 2 hands full, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
Babe!
Come on, Moni.
Gold, baby.
Come on, Moni. That's what they were saying in the VIP.
Right. Have you taken a?
Hell yeah. I took a date to a strip club.
Yeah.
You damn right I have. Shout out to her, man. That was a lot of fun.
Respect.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's a little more normal than like probably when I was dating.
You act like you've been married 20 years.
Almost.
Just about.
It's been 10, right?
9.
Yeah, all right. So that's not 20. That's not just about. Don't be giving yourself extra points.
Right.
That's like when you play a Monopoly and you get close to going past go and you just grab a 200 because you're close.
Let's give me that 200.
I'm right there.
I'm right there. Don't worry about it. All right. Let's finish it out with this this cool story. Henry Ziegland had a girlfriend.
Okay.
And he told her he wasn't faithful to her.
Oh.
Okay.
And she didn't take it too well. And he said, I was unfaithful, and I got a new girlfriend, and
he pulled the email.
Sorry about that. What's the email?
Email Osaduko.
Why are you putting that man business in the
Right.
street? You don't say his first and last name and bring. Do you know what his marriage was like? You don't know.
Right.
What
He's not married.
Wasn't he married to Nia?
Nope, they were fiance.
Okay, then we'll see. Let's see if that's.
But it was still cheating is cheating, whether you're not married or together.
So here's the thing. Let's talk about this because she just said that. We were watching Lady Diana, this documentary. And no. I'm gonna talk about Lady Diana.
Go ahead, talk about it.
And so
You got a platform?
She said cheating is cheating, and cheating. And so Lady Diana was dating before she passed away. Was it Dodi Al-Fayed or something like that?
I don't know who he was.
She was already divorced.
And he left her. He left his girlfriend for Diana.
Oh wow.
And she says, "Well, it's Diana." I'm like, you just hear yourself?
I didn't say it like that.
She did. Did you just hear yourself? I'm like, just because it's Diana.
Say it like
okay.
that.
I said, you just heard yourself, right?
He broke up with her, but he broke up with her.
And she was like, well, but let somebody else do that. And
he broke it off though.
No, come
So
on.
look, let me ask you, Leah. If Rihanna slid in his DMs,
right? And I broke up with you.
It is Rihanna though,
right?
Right?
Would you be like,
What?
oh well, it's Rihanna?
First of all,
why are you choking up?
No,
Right.
it's not happening.
What do you mean it's not happening? What I'm saying, what if it did?
Right.
Ramon's a nice looking guy. He's around a bunch of different type of people. You married him. You know the type of people he be around.
Right.
So I'm saying it's not out of the realm of possibility that Rihanna might end up in his DMs.
Right. And then
So if Rihanna ended up in his DMs,
Then it's a scam.
how about
you're a hater.
right?
You're a hater.
What if Beyonce? Let's say Beyonce Queen Bee ends up in there and like DMs me and like, yo.
See, I didn't want to do Beyonce.
Let's go hang out, whatever.
But with, yeah.
Yeah, with all the girls be like, go boy!
It's Beyonce!
It's Beyonce!
No. First of all, Dodie broke up with the girl, and the girl was upset, so she was suing him because they were engaged.
Okay, so if I break up with you
the...
and I go with Beyonce, would you try to sue me?
I can't sue you because you broke up with
all
me,
right.
you divorced.
I'll meet you at the club tonight. It's a go. It's a go.
Beyonce, if you're listening.
All right, let's get back to the story.
Right.
Well, anyway, he told her he's going to leave her because he's fallen in love with another girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't take it very well. Took a pistol and killed herself.
You know what?
No, but that's not. That's the sad part of the story, right? I mean,
but you and these stories.
I know, right?
And these stories.
But it gets better. It gets better.
I tell his brother we doing a comedy broadcast.
No, it gets better.
Oh, it gets better.
It gets better.
Oh, better than that?
Oh yeah, it gets better.
Oh, enlighten us.
So she kills herself, and her brother finds out that she killed herself because he was her boyfriend was unfaithful. Decides to take out revenge. So he sees him walking around in this farm and says, "Hey, my sister killed herself because of you." Blah blah. Pull out a gun, shot at the guy, and thought he killed him. And so he wouldn't get caught by anybody. He took the gun, shot himself, and killed himself. Now there's two suicides.
Where are you?
Wait a minute. Here we go. Don't give up on me. Hang with me. It's a good payoff. So he commits suicide because he doesn't want to get caught by cops.
Look at him chuckling.
But he thinks that the guy died, but the guy didn't die. The bullet just grazed him and went into the tree that he was standing next to.
Look at Ramon.
Went into the tree that he was standing next to, and he lived. So this guy got away scot-free, right? 20 years later, the man is on his farm and decides to cut down some trees.
Okay.
And he's trying to cut down a tree, and his tree won't cut down. And he's like, something's wrong with this tree, so he's trying to cut it down. He's like, you know what? There's this thing that we do. We put dynamite inside the trees to, blow them up so they can fall over, and then we just chop it down. So he decides to put dynamite inside this tree, blows up the tree. Well, these fragments fly out. What happens to be the tree that the bullet was in.
See? Look at his face, y'all.
Flew out.
Look at him. Look how happy he is.
It flew out and killed the guy. 20 years later, the same bullet that...
You know what?
What?
The same bullet that was in the tree stuck from the brother-in-law trying to shoot him before was stuck in the tree. So when he put the dynamite to blow up the tree, the dynamite blew up the tree, but the bullet flew out and killed him. So revenge... It's slow.
The tree's a murderer.
Revenge
it's murder.
Revenge is like oatmeal. Stir it slow.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Dude, that story is hilarious. Like,
what?
20 years.
What?
This is what you were laughing about last night?
Yeah.
It's hilarious, y'all.
20 years later, like, what are the odds of that? Like, he got served.
She got served.
Come to Brain on Beer this weekend, y'all. I know if you're watching, you'll see that we have a poster up for Brain on Beer. So come out to Brain on Beer. Guys, tell them where they can see the things that Ramon find funny at Brain on Beer. Go ahead and tell them.
Midwest Coast Brewing at 2137 West Walnut.
What time?
8 p.m. show.
You know what time it is?
Yeah, you're damn right. It's time for
World of the News.
This dude.
Oh my God.
Boy, hey, boy, you are you crying?
No, that has on my eye.
It's so funny to you.
Dude, it's like hilarious. Man. Like 20 years later. All right, maybe y'all see the humor in it.
All right. In Lincolnshire, not Illinois.
He said, baby, we don't see the humor. Oh, maybe we're not bad people. You evil mother. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
In Lincolnshire, England, a fire is like a 911, right? 911 in UK received a call. 911, what's your emergency?
That's how they sound.
Whoa, that's how they sound. This is 911 in the forest or 911 in the...
Yeah, make sure it's not by any trees.
Right.
There's a fire.
Bullets in it.
There's a fire in my neighborhood. Look. Firefighter comes, and guess what? Turned out to be a cloud. Wonk, wonk.
You know what, Ramon? Ramon, let's hear about that tree.
20 years later, this bullet flies out.
Now, you know what? Now I see the humor. Oh my god! You did a firefighting joke, and then turned out with a punchline was a smoke screen.
Okay, in England, back again in England, they had a party for everyone with the name Nigel.
Okay, I'm into this.
Yes, so people from all over the world actually went to this Nigel party.
Okay.
And the social media are complaining, why are they all white Nigels? Why can't there be a black Nigel?
Sure, there's some black Nigels.
And then some racist person said, oh, because it's not an ER. Messed up.
Not an emergency room? Yeah, I know a lot of bad things do happen to black people.
Yeah.
I guess I get it. Keep it going.
But they still party. They didn't care about the hot mess that social media is trying to create.
Well, that's one person's opinion.
Yes, there's 372 Nigels that celebrated, and they gave a present to the oldest Nigel, and also the Nigel that came from the furthest place, which is they call him the Texas Nigel.
Well, you know what's going to happen is that person that wrote that comment, 20 years from now, one of those Nigels is going to be driving and have a heart attack. Ran over.
All right. He ends up getting into a car accident with a watermelon truck.
Yeah. And
I'm Nigel.
Oh my God, what kind of Nigel? I don't know if I want to go to a Nigel fiesta. It sounds like a sausage party.
Can you imagine like a Warren party?
No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go to the sausage party.
Right, it's too many dudes. Unless there's a girl named Nigel.
Nigella?
I hope that, and I'm sure there is a girl named Nigel. Some woman I matched with on one of these apps.
Her name is Warren?
She changed her name to Warren.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When we matched, she said you matched with Warren. I said, no, I didn't. And
Oh.
I went back to the picture, and sure enough, she changed her name to Warren. I said, your name wasn't Warren before. And then she's like, what do you remember it being then?
Oh.
And this is what we have to deal with in the dating landscape. So I messaged her again. All right, keep it going.
Next on the news, last but not the least, in Viva Mexico, a Mexican mayor married a freaking alligator.
Oh, wait, I did that story.
I was about to say
You did this story
Yeah,
last
like,
week?
No, like about a month ago.
I was about to say.
Never mind.
About a month old, sister.
Like they did the
I wasn't
whole
here.
ceremony, and they were like,
Yeah,
thing was
they
dressed up
did.
as a bride. Yeah.
You don't have another one?
No, that's it.
All right, well, shout out to Amy. Amy Nico Schwartz is in the chat.
Hey,
Amy.
Big up
Hey,
to
me.
Amy Nico
Schwartz.
Happy birthday. Where are you? What are you doing? We miss you.
It's Amy's birthday?
Is that Amy's birthday?
No, it was last week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't know, you horrible friend?
Yes,
I know.
I'm the only one in this group that said happy birthday, Amy.
No, I don't think so. You know what? Don't do that.
Right.
You're also only one in this group that don't show up to the damn radio show.
Birthdays are something that's made up by society that's to make people believe that we deserve.
What?
Just like that damn gift that y'all were talking about. We were talking about.
Oh, gifts last week. Yeah, last week I was like, what?
Anniversary gifts.
Yeah.
I did get my anniversary gift.
I know you did, but he was wondering why the hell he had to do it.
Right.
All right, I'll take your present back.
All right, y'all. In that case, let me hear you go.
He's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source, no. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABC, D, E, F, G. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. WorldStar! Let's get into it. Ahem. First of all, I'd like to
shout out?
No, not shout out, but I'd like to say something that I saw on World Star. Joe Biden
Joe Biden.
Yes, Joe Biden.
Biden.
Uncle Joe said to all the Floridians to prepare for the hurricanes, the best course of action is to get vaccinated.
Against hurricane vaccine?
Yeah. That's what your president said. Hurricane winds are coming. Better get your booster. What? All right. Now with that being said, a prison story was recently recanted, y'all, about a man who was known as the Booty Bandit.
Oh.
Now, the Booty Bandit was notorious for going around and negotiating, and if the negotiations didn't work, just taking boy coochie. Just running around taking boy coochie that wasn't his.
Oh, wait. Dudes.
Yes. Now, he was in prison, and he's the Booty Bandit, so he is procuring boy coochie. Now, interestingly enough, as one may assume, there are going to be some people that don't want their boy coochie taken.
Right.
So what ended up happening to the Booty Bandit, 3 gentlemen decided to remove some of his vital organs forcefully.
Ooh.
Yes, that's right. The Booty Bandit was dug out.
Oh.
I thought, was this Booty Bandit blonde? Because there was a blonde coming through the back door.
No, it's a black guy.
Oh, okay.
The black Booty Bandit got dug out like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh my God! Moving right along. I love that story. I was talking to somebody about that story, and they was like, "Man, you probably shouldn't do that story." I don't know. It just seems kind of insensitive. And I was like, "Dude, he's taking boy coochie.
Right.
He deserved to have something taken from him. Like, I don't understand.
Right.
Okay, no means no, Booty Bandits." Moving right along. Rachel Dolezal.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Has recently promoted her OnlyFans.
Uh-oh.
Yes, she is making money now.
Yes, she is. Now, ladies, this is not a course of action that I would ever suggest to anyone, but for Rachel Dolezal making an OnlyFans, that course of action, I wholeheartedly subscribe. You guys don't know how it works? Subscribe? Yeah. Subscribers? You don't like that joke? All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Years later.
No, but I don't, like, what do you mean?
I subscribe to Rachel. I subscribe to her doing that.
Oh.
Okay, you don't like that one? Here's
I didn't understand it.
Okay, you know what? No, it's fine. Here's a follow-up. Okay. You might like. Rachel Dolezal, she identifies as black, but she wants at least some part of her subscriber's body to be white. White!
What is happening to us today?
White!
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody here went to the Le Eva School of Comedy.
I'm talking about coming on you.
Oh my goodness.
All right, fine.
Oh, man.
Fine.
All right.
Closing out. Documented idiocy. Vice does a piece about a convicted sex offender reacclimating to society. And shortly after the interview, the offender texted one of the producers a picture of his penis.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, they were talking about the injustice of the sex offender reacclimating to society. And he sends a picture of his penis to one of the producers.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. It goes without saying that sex offenders, for them, re-entry is hard.
There you go.
Oh my God. And wait, they tried to do a sympathetic piece about him, and then he countered with a picture of his piece. Like, oh my God, why? What the hell is wrong with people? That'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call You may have. Because you may have heard and you may have not. Coming up later on, hit y'all off with the Akamon hookup where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. But before all that, we're going to hook your ass up with some of this music. Ramon, Dillum, the internet crapola.
If you want to find us on Facebook, we are under Bad Waves Remix. Under Instagram, we are under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio, or you can dial in and call 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7844. Please get yourself vaccinated. These storms are unpredictable.
You are listening to the bastards. Talk some shit, Nathaniel, with us right here on Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we are going to break your law.
Remember
don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang. Baby.
Medallion on wrist, Italian outfit, immaculate I sit. I'm back on my board. I'm drinking a whole fit. He pushing a whole brick. We getting it for the low Colombian outfit. Always had a vision that was just a given. On a mission to a milli, that was my ambition. I was gripping my Achilles, now I'm running with him. And I can't meet, I can't wait on. I was in the kitchen, just like Dodge, I'm in charge. Game time, I call plays, I'm Brett Favre. Had them for a week, I'm sending them back to you. Savage in the streets, they calling me Dracula. I've been in my zone. Won't you leave a message if you're calling up my phone? Pull up to the set, to the check, then I'm gone. Do it for respect, do it for my best friend in the city. Say they love it when I vent. About to go sycamore, no flex. Southside sycamore, no vest. Rip it to the death, city on my chest.
Royalty. The category is bring it like royalty.
Ooh, it's another deal. Ballin' like I'm playing in the outfield. And if you tryna sell me, I need $500,000. One album on the table, that's just how it feel. When you the hottest in the city, you just gotta chill. Not on the same page, we're not the same age. You had a short face, you probably see me in the city on a big stage. Feeling the new hate, dripping a new babe. Just like Dodge, I'm in charge. Game time, I got hits, I'm A-Rod. Had them for the night, I'm raising my glass to you. See me in the streets, I'm giving them back to you. I've been in my zone. Won't you leave a message if you're calling up my phone? Pull up to the set, to the check, then I'm gone. Do it for respect, do it for my best friend in the city. Say they love it when I vent. About to go sycamore, no flex. Southside sycamore, no vest. Rip it to the death, city on my chest.
This is Frank Joshua. You are listening to Bad Waves Radio on Q4.org. You're about to hear my new single, Loneliest Place in the World. Any ideas where I was when I wrote it?
Don't let me remember though it's not nearly right. The pace of a moment is whipped into action. This could be the loneliest place in the world. This could be the loneliest place in the world. The loneliest place in the world.
Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Hey, I make the track go crazy. I keep a track going crazy. I make the track go crazy. Pimpin' deal, I be pimpin' will. All the fiends say they hate my skill, but I keep it clean when I make my mail. And you get screen that they'll never tell. But you broke as hell, how you out on bail? You get scared as hell when it come to jail. Been so many times I don't know how to feel. Since triple beams and handhelds, I've been making shells off a mobile phone. I done made a trap out of mobile home. Pass out my testers at the auto zone. If you look like narcos, you know I'm gone. Want a ball of Arizona or you want some weight? Swear to God I sell white like paper plates. Say the boy got bass like it's 88, but the boy keep bass like an 808. And his trap's going crazy. I make the trap go crazy. You see my trap going crazy. I make the trap go crazy. My dough swinging like Giant Eagle. A lot of fentanyl, a lot of dying people. I got Narcan and I'm supplying needles. Niggas, I'm 6-0, we are not an equal. Boy, you broke as hell if you ain't buying kilos. Spit ism to those hoes is evil. Quit trying to get saved, I am not a hero. Was a bully like Debo before that Craig. Might get see on the dark web selling bricks on Craigslist. Cocaine got scales like skin of a dead fish. This nigga the lows need to know the addresses. Go and get the pack of hair straight with the presses. Sell it so cheap, I press this. Looking like Carlton, off of the fresh prints. Clutch it very often. My Glock got fresh prints. Catch me in the trap, I am highly aggressive. Don't come on no bitch, this world get disrespected. I'm all about the bag, so the hoes they respect it. But do it with some swag and they find it depressing. I make their pennies wet when I come their direction. I got it on lock when you come to my section. Also do drop off and I make the collections. Gotta give a shout out to the Department of Corrections. Had me locked down, turn my mind to a weapon. Had the spot locked down, that's the spot that I'm repping. Hella crack smoke, lot of needle injections. Pippin' flow sick like he spit with an infection. Hard on the hoe, I don't really show affection. Unless the big one, but you got me on the direction. Gun on my hip, like this, I'm a Texas civilians against some beef, I don't see that. This shit back getting rich and I mean that stuff. It's my trap's going crazy. I make the trap go crazy. You see my trap going crazy. I make the trap go crazy. Yeah, that was just some shit. You know how to y'all, man. Fuck my iron run. Free dope, man. Bossy and T, bitch. Ha, pimp a deal, ho. Back at you.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, those sweet sounds of T.I.'s classic Doing My Job. Means it's time for the Hockamon hookup. But before all of that, we gotta tell you what you just heard. Ramon, break 'em off, daddy!
All right, we started that nice little musical block off with the Zeta Plan, California Way.
Bro, you out of breath?
Yeah. Trap going crazy over here, man.
Yo, for those of us, again, who listen and don't watch, also shout out to those that come back for the archives. It's always nice to see
That's right.
the numbers rise. So big up to y'all who come back and randomly watch. Ramon was dancing his ass off just now. I mean, he was killing it. Okay,
I think that old Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, that's right. Vanilla. Is that now? Let me tell you something, Daddy. That's no longer Vanilla Ice. No longer Ice Baby.
Now it's
Trap Go
Trap
Crazy.
Go Crazy, baby.
Okay, go ahead. Tell him. Keep going.
All right. Followed the Zeta Plan was Catarina Arriaga. Immaculate. That's right.
That's right.
Immaculata. Frank Joshua with The Loneliest Place in the World.
That's right.
The loneliest place in the world. Pimpin' Dale, that song you just heard. The Trap Go Crazy.
Make my trap go crazy.
Yeah. So supposedly he's gonna get into like one of those license infringement of things or something like that with the music. And Pimpin' Dale said that his doesn't go doon 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 doon.
Right.
Instead it goes doon 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 doon.
See, big difference.
Big difference.
Big difference, Your Honor. Yeah, I'm real proud of him. His new album Pimpin' Distress is out.
Oh, nice.
And that's a bonus track on Pimpin' Distress.
Nice.
I wanted to play some of the other stuff, but as you may assume, he's a Pimpin' Distress.
Yeah.
I'm talking like one too. But that one though, had to get that in there. Had to actually get in there and get my elbows dirty and clean that one up, because that he's spitting his life away on that.
Oh, dang.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like that boy going hardcore, and the video, as you know,
right,
is up. Trap Go Crazy, Pimpin' Dale, check that out. Those numbers are rising. I've known that man for a very long time, and I couldn't be more proud of him.
I thought that video was like reality TV.
Oh my God. All right. Now, with that being said, it is time for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for black hands turning white as they look at Rachel Dolezal on OnlyFans. Who they for?
Now these shout outs and salutes ain't just for those men who come 20 years later and get shot by a bullet that missed them 20 years ago.
Oh!
These shout outs and salutes are not just for old news that's being recycled a month ago.
Word to Gary Oldman. Honorable mention to Wood Harris. And with today's shout out or salute or hookup is our very own comedic trap star, Leia Evil Smith.
Yeah. Back in the seat after.
Hear ye, ladies and gentlemen. You like TikTok? You like Snapchat? You want to be a content creator where you have a job? Funny Water is hiring a full-time content creator. This is as strange as it sounds.
Right.
It is a job. You must have 2 years experience with content creating on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and designing all the contents for short videos, high level of understanding what is funny, and editing the short videos as well. And it doesn't say how much it pays, but you can, there's a lot of comedians, right, that's looking for a job. If you're interested, you can go apply directly on ziprecruiter.com, or you can go to the website at Funny Water. Something's funny about this water. What if it's like a fake job?
No, you know what? Nope. Go ahead.
Funny Water. And you can go to their website and then check out the job, and you can apply directly at funnywater.com.
Yeah, Funny Water, Chicago. That's where even the water makes you laugh.
Oh, it's Funny Water.
You know what? To all the content creators out there.
Oh my God.
What?
Well, you know Funny Water? Oh, it's
It has CBD in it. That's why it's Funny Water.
Oh.
You know what? I might want to apply.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, definitely.
Like the wacky grass.
The wacky grass. Newsflash, it's not about lawn mowing. Oh, wait, I applied for this landscaping job. All right, to all the content creators, we say salute.
Respect.
All right, well, that'll do it for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for the people drinking the sweat of their funniest comedians. Who are they for?
Now, these shout-outs and salutes ain't just for those people who think they're drinking something and it ain't what it is.
Who, Mr. Cosby?
These shout-outs and salutes not just for the people who like to drink yellow water.
You put the pudding in the pop.
Word to Gary Oldman. I will mention to Wood Harris. When we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that we do not condone putting crap in people's drinks. Ramon, you know what? So we've been talking. We talked about Brain on Beer.
Right.
But we have not spoken about something that is near and dear to my heart as well as yours.
Yeah.
Another one of the shows that this crew can gets together and produce, and that is Bad Waves Remix. That's right. Nobody's home. No, that's what I heard. That's what you wanted. Bad Waves Remix. That is music, live music, stand-up comedy, improvisation, art. Last month, Clever Kenise came in. She had jewelry. Her jewelry was bussing. She was getting paper spread out here in these streets. So you never know what you can purchase and leave with. But it's a one-stop shop for all things entertainment. And if you don't like anything that's going on, if you don't like what the real world is providing you in the Raven Room, then you can go to the front of a Redline VR and hook your face up to one of these virtual reality headsets. Now this is happening October 7th, y'all. October 7th, okay? Peel up! For the Choppy Chop. And I'm very excited because our musical guest is a gentleman named Kato San.
Oh.
Now, Kato San, this next song is a Kato San song. So, that's all I'm going to say. The next song is a Kato San song. Okay, all his songs don't sound like this, but this was the one that we heard at Beloved Nights, a.k.a. Gangs Night Out.
Yeah, Gangs Night.
And Kato San was like, it was just so... it was so good that we had to bring him on over for Bad Waves Remix to do a whole set. It's gonna be it's gonna be lovely. Now with that being said, you can get your tickets. They're at various tiers of ticket pricing on our what's it called?
Eventbrite.
On our Eventbrite. Check them out there. You can go to the website. Redline VR. It is going down October 7th. Doors open at 7:15 p.m. Show starts at 8 p.m. You don't want to miss it because every time we do it, it is a special night. I mean, bunch of friends, bunch of drinks, bunch of laughs, and I'll be damned if it ain't gonna be the same this time. Ramon, tell them that internet crapola.
If you want to find us on Facebook, let me tell you, you find us under Bad Waves Remix. And if you want to go over to the Instagram, right, you can find us under Bad Waves Comedy. If you look us on the YouTube, that's where they show live videos of things. We're under Bad Waves Radio. And you can dial in like an old person and chat with us. The number is 312-985-7834.
Once again, that number, hey.
312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break y'all off and get the blicky up.
Now that summer's come, I'll be right by your side. Love is the wall of my soul. I'm your summer love.
scared? You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Tell me what you want, what you want, what you want, baby. I got it. Tell me what you want, what you want, what you want, baby. I got it. Tell me what you want, tell me what you want, tell me what you want, what you want, baby. Tell me what you want, tell me what you want, tell me what you want, what you want, baby. Tell me what you want, tell me what you want, tell me what you want. I got it. Tell me what you want, tell me what you want, tell me what you want.
What you want, what you need. I'm in your present like a Christmas Eve. Give it to me, she give it to me. Stuck with me like I told her freeze. Wait up, hold up. I give it to her even when she fall up. Been a minute since I've been in it. I give it to her just how she represent it.
Tell me what you want, babe. Tell me what you want, what you want. Tell me what you want, baby. Tell me what you want. What you want with me?
Get to look up at my shine.
Tell me what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want.
If you ain't mine like it's Valentine, and if I ain't in it, then I'll stay in line. She know I've been sharp like a porcupine. Handle mine like it's dinner time, give me mine. Pass the rock like I'm through with on my eye. Why my nose look it up, looking back at eyes. Every truth in the dark gon' come alive. Every truth in the dark gon' come alive. Tell me what that business right, tell me what you like. Tell you what you want, but you still never get it right. Take what's left even though I tell you take it right. It's alright, baby, we alright. Working on the business cause we gotta keep it. You never know the win if you never lose it. It's my little secret laboratory, keep it. It's my little secret laboratory, keep it.
Tell me what you want, babe. Tell me what you want, what you want. Tell me what you want, baby. Tell me what you want. What you want, what you want, what you want with me? Tell me what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want.
You're listening to Bastards. If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
All day, all day.
At the edge of the city, girl, you know what I'm on. That's when you come around and started singing to my thoughts. Come into my space, losing feeling in my face. Heard you got some feelings for that loser girl you cloned. And if you want something that's real, girl, you know when I'm home. You can come back to my place. Lose those feelings with your face. Lithuanian girls born with the butterfly doors, rocking late into the night. We won't sleep until the morning. Sleep until the morning. Wild lines make us honest, yeah, like fiends. We want more of each other, but this bottle got us slurring all our words. I'll make you feel important. Feel important. for you, for you, for you. Coop out for no reason, stress out all my demons. Got inside the feelings, I'm someone to believe in. No, believe in me, believe in me, believe in me. Lithuanian girls pouring with the butterfly doors, rocking late into the night. We won't sleep until the morning, sleep until the morning. White lines make us honest, yeah, like fiends. We want more of each other, but this bottle got us slurring all our words. I'll make you feel important, feel important. Get her bottoms just as red as a nose. Wanna drive in Beamers, riding the ghost. Pour her feelings out, girl, let's have a toast. Taking hits off the jewel, baby, don't smoke. Driving foreigns like my designer clothes. Made in England, but I'm anchored at home. Drink that potion that sold my father's soul. No, I'm stronger, just believe in my hope. Pull the coupe out for no reason. I'm someone to believe in. No, believe in me. Pull the coupe out for no reason. I'm someone to believe in. No, believe in me.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
La música de Harry Fraud.
If you ain't up on things, Izzy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang. And before we move any further, we gotta tell you what you just heard. So we kicked that whole you dig off with Kato San, Summer Love. I hope he performs that. Kato San will actually be in the studio, or supposed to be in the studio, next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Yeah, next Thursday. Kato San will be not only here in the studio, the following day he'll be on stage at Bad Waves Remix. Bad Waves Remix at 7402 North Ravenswood at Red Line VR. It's a beautiful building, and right in the back is even a more beautiful space called the Raven Room. And I'm surprised Leia hasn't made one of her classic animal noises. That's how the ravens sound in her neighborhood. That is right. That is stand-up, improv comedy, and live music. And there'll be some form of art to be sold. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe Clever Kanice will come back out and sell jewelry. Who knows? That's more of an Amy question. Shout out to Amy. Amy is in the chat. Amy hopefully will be here real soon.
Respect.
We miss ya.
We do. It is missing a piece, Amy.
Yeah.
Every step I take.
By the way, Amy is not dead. So again, October 7th, y'all. Come on out. Doors open at 7:15. Show at 8 p.m. Check out our event, Bright Bad Waves Remix, or hit up Redline VR's website. Ramon, what did they hear next?
Next they came up with Kay Watson featuring
Watson of the K?
Ray G.
G Ray.
Tell me what you want.
What you really, really want?
Thank you for that, Leia.
Yeah.
Then we closed out with Shamil, Butterfly Doors. Lithuanian girls riding with the butterfly doors, staying late up in the night. She won't sleep until the morning. Okay.
I was trying to think of a butterfly door joke, but I couldn't think of anything.
The morning. Really? You couldn't think of a butterfly joke? Your mind was all aflutter?
Yeah.
All right. So I have been trained in various improv comedy houses. All right, it is time for the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that legs don't crack open like butterfly doors. Now, Ramon, do we have Turtle Club questions?
We do.
All right, hit us off, Daddy.
Okay, it's Turtle Club questions. In a relationship, how often do you need to express how much you love the person? Little quick question. I think these are like quick fire questions.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
So what do you think? You're married.
How often do you need to express how much you love the person? I think for a person who is not in a relationship, listen, when you're in a relationship, every moment you're expressing love to that person. So I think he might have been saying, like, how do you... And this comes back to what I was saying. No, it comes back to what I was saying last week. Was like, you know, you have to give them gifts to express that you love them. I think when you love them, you know, the fact that you're there with them, a simple, you know, hey baby or whatever it is an expression of love. I think. Now, I think people who expect gifts and stuff all the time, then they're in the wrong business.
No, I don't expect
of being loved. But I think
deserve.
I think
Got it.
Yeah. I think as much as you can, I would say. To not make it so deep, express love as much as you can.
Leia?
I like presents. I like corn.
But do you think that is an expression of love though?
No, I mean when you're
round one.
Yeah.
Like no, when you're like doing something nice to me, it doesn't have to be a present. He just does it. Like I just do it. Or if I'm shopping, I see something nice, I'll just get it. It's not a present. It's just I want to out of love.
So that means so when people give presents to the ones they love, that means that the people who live in the like Aborigine countries where there's no stores and stuff, they don't love their partners.
No, they could
they don't because there's nothing.
A plant.
They can't buy nothing. They can't.
You don't have to buy, but there's no monetary.
And then people
okay, you're right. Go
people
ahead.
who don't.
I told y'all it was round one. Fighters, back to your corners. Back to your corners. Keep it clean.
All right.
Oh wait, I didn't say mine.
Oh, go ahead.
And it's every day. I say every day.
Yeah.
Whether it doesn't necessarily have to be a gift.
Exactly.
Like, I love you works.
Right.
You know, I dated someone who was really into that. You know, just always expressing it. Blah blah blah. Always, whether again, like you said, whether it's a text or even a heart text.
Yeah. Or even just like you walk by them and you're like, hey, you know, or a little kiss or whatever. It is, you know, the fact that you're there and that you're with the person, it shows that you love them, you know, right?
And I don't know, like we're not, you know, all three of us, we are not like in a normal type profession.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like even our like jobs
right.
are like normal. You know what I'm saying? We're in a giving profession. We have to deal with people. We are giving so much of ourselves constantly. Right. And sometimes when you are doing that all the time, it can drain you. And when you're being drained, you need to be refilled. You know, like the booty bandit. All right, keep going. Keep going. Thought it was gonna be anything other than vintage trifling. Let's go.
Are those chitlins?
No.
What makes a man or a woman?
What makes a man?
What makes a man or woman fall out of love, even if they are good to each other?
I have no idea.
What makes them fall out of love?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to answer it.
So even if they, Ramon, you don't know how to answer it either?
No, yeah.
Go ahead. Show your wife how she gonna mess up.
So, what makes
round two?
Round two. I think fall out of love is usually something that comes from a person maybe being apart too much sometimes. Like a guy's working, and he's working all the time, and maybe his eye starts to wander a little bit, right? And
maybe
then
he's cross-eyed.
And then he's like, you know, I fell out of love with my wife, but he really didn't fall out of love. He just met somebody that's probably he thinks is better, and so, but he's still nice to his wife, right? He's not gonna like go home and beat her just because he met some other girl.
Here we go. That Ramon comedy.
Right. So I think it's usually I would say it's usually selfishness of one of the parties that makes them fall out, that makes them fall out of love, because
that's good.
You know, they think that something else is better for them over there, and then it's like, well, you know, this is not, because like marriage is hard, or relationships are hard. You know, everything is not peachy like everybody pictures it. You know, like,
right.
And it's not. And I don't mean about fighting or arguments or anything like that. But every day, each person doesn't look their best, right?
Except Leia. Keep going.
Or act their best, or
except Ramon. Keep going.
And so those are part, because we're all human beings. That's what we are, And sometimes we dress up, we make, we do stuff to look better or whatever. But
you always act your best though. Like I've seen you, like trizzashed, and you were just like still the sweetest person ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get mean sometimes.
I mean, no, I've seen you mad before, which is scary. But like even when you're supposed to like be off your square, you're kind of just the same guy. At least to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in y'all house, but like I've seen you in a bathroom before talk about some. No, you know what I'm saying.
The Mizaboo.
Right.
Mizaboo.
Walking around talking about I told you.
I told you.
You remember that?
Yeah.
That's some food. But yeah, no, you answered it right. Like a solid answer, which was the selfishness of one of the parties.
Yeah.
I personally have a similar thought, which is taking advantage or taking for granted the love that you have.
Right.
Which is almost the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always one person that it's either selfish or they're taking something for granted.
Yeah.
Or maybe they both are selfish and both are taking it for granted. But those are like the two keys of falling out of love.
Right.
All right, hit us off.
Leia doesn't want to answer.
No, I don't want to answer.
She said she answered. She said she don't know the answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't need answer.
Yeah. You don't want to put that in your mind. Go ahead.
If you're single, how do you know if your standards are too high or too low?
When the last time you got laid?
All right. The standards are too high, baby.
Okay, I'm sorry. That is not Rihanna in your DMs.
Yeah, I think if you have some standards, you can have standards, but you have to think about those standards. Are they influenced by what society says, or are they standards that you like or you would like to see in a person? Because like you can have high standards, but you have to be that person that wants to offer something to the person that comes along, right?
Right.
You can't be like, oh well, I would like a woman who's a 10 and then in body, and then a 10 in mind, 10 in whatever, but what do you have to offer? Like you have to be able to say, I have this to offer to this person, and then you'll recognize somebody who is like that when they come along.
Oh yeah! Spit those bars, Ramon. Did y'all hear what he said? He said that your standards are too high if you don't match up to the standards.
Right.
At least that's what I gathered from.
Yeah.
Okay, Leia, what do you think?
No comment.
She wasn't listening.
All right, exactly. Okay, well, all right. So this is how I feel. Your standards are too high when you're called spoiled. Now, I have been called spoiled before, so I think that sometimes I have too high of standards. But y'all see the caliber of woman I date.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I can't hang out with them.
Right.
And we can't do our thing. But I had a friend of mine tell me, he's like, you shouldn't do that all the time. You should
do what?
Which is have the standards that I have. You shouldn't do that all the time.
No.
Like,
But see, here's the thing: if you get those things with the standards that you have, then that's not a problem.
it's not a problem. But he's also, I understand what his point is.
Right.
He's like, you could miss somebody that's amazing.
Because I've heard of that before, and
you're up here shooting for the moon.
Three times I shot I was shooting for the moon. They said, "Hey, why don't you stop at the satellite?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." Then I was like, "Yeah, I should have kept on going."
I should have kept on going.
Now I got to start all over again.
Right. Back on the ground floor.
Yeah, fuel is expensive.
It is. But yeah, no, your standards are too high. If you, first of all, can't get that person. You know what I mean? And honestly, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Like you said, if you're getting it, it's not a problem. So if you can't get the person that you are making up in your head,
right,
then you clearly are doing something wrong with your the desires and the reaches you're having.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like if somebody has we drive a Scion, and then I'm like, well, I want a car that has this, and that. I need to have a car that has this, and that.
Can you afford it?
Can you afford it? If you can't afford it, then you can't have that. Like, what are you talking about?
Right. So it ain't tricking if you can afford it.
Yeah, and then why do you want that car? Is it because you're trying to show off, or is it because something that you feel that would satisfy you? Right? And I think usually it is.
That's a bar.
Yeah. I think usually it is to show off. Why do I want a hot chick? So people can look at me and go like, "Oh, that guy's lucky."
Yes, I don't. That's not why I want.
I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people do that. Like, it's like, why you buy a Ferrari? Oh, because I want people to look at me and envy me. Not because I think it's a great car and it runs really good and it, whatever it is, it does. So I can get chicks. So
Never mind. Let's keep going.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay. I was about to throw something else in the mix, but go ahead.
All right, so
we're actually doing okay on time.
We can go to Sean Chantel.
All right, hit him off.
All right, Sean Chantel says, what's when dating?
When
dating, Sean Chantel. When dating, why do some women chant? I'm guessing it says "Vag." Vag runs the world.
What?
V-A-B.
Yes.
JJ.
Yeah, you know the WAP.
The WAP.
Yeah, the WAP.
The sope. No, the
Uchi Wally
the
Wally.
Uchi Wally Bang Bang.
Uchi Bang Bang runs the world. Yes. Why do they say this?
Why do they say runs the world, but get mad at men when they try to get some?
Well, Leia's a woman.
Yeah, Leia.
What? Like we're saying vag or?
No, you wasn't paying attention to the question.
No, I don't understand the question.
Okay, what did you understand of the question?
No,
I don't understand. Like, who run the world?
No, let me start over again. When dating, some women chant, "VJJ runs the world," but get mad at men when they try to get some.
Not all women are angry.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, thank you, Ramon.
Right.
Ramon, go ahead, hook it up.
All right, so
go ahead, sit down.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not going around. Oh, I run the world. No, I don't. Like when let's say I was dating and I'm like going around like I run the world. No.
No, I think you're misreading the question.
So you are misreading the question.
Yeah.
So you don't think that women are one of the most dominant things of making this world rotate? One of the most dominant species. One of the most dominant. What's the word I'm looking for?
I think women are beautiful and we're different, whereas because we can actually carry a baby and create a baby, but we also need a man to have a baby.
That's fine. But do you not think that women are the most sentient, one of the highest of sentient beings?
I think it's equal.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because
okay, so a woman is saying equal, and then you're arguing with me. All right,
we're not arguing.
Nobody's arguing. You only want to argue.
No, I'm not arguing. If you're telling me, and I'm telling you, I think it's for me.
Okay.
It's equal.
Okay,
opportunity.
Let me ask you this.
All right.
Let me ask you this. How much money should the woman I marry make?
How much money?
Yeah.
As much as she can.
How much money should one of your homegirls' boyfriends make?
As much as she can.
As much as he can?
He can, yeah. Both of them should make their own equal money.
But I'm saying, so if one of your homegirls is dating the night manager at Burger King, what you gonna say? You gonna say?
Does he have plans for the future? Just because he's a night manager doesn't mean he's not going to law school.
It doesn't mean that. But he's not going to law school. This is the most money he can make. She just started dating him. She used to date the dude with the 401k, but they broke up for whatever reason. Nothing bad, not a bad breakup. They just weren't a good match. Now all of a sudden she met the night manager at Burger King. They about to go on a date.
As long as he has a plan.
He don't.
As long as he has a plan. My mom always made the most money out of my dad.
I'm not saying that.
No, but what I'm saying is that my father had a less career than my mother, and she was okay with it.
Most women I date make more money than me. I rarely date somebody that make less than me.
There you go.
Rarely.
All right, y'all got off the subject.
Way off the subject.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to prove a point that you think that vagina runs the world. And there's nothing wrong with that because I think vagina runs the world. Most
I think it's even.
I don't think it's even. So here's the thing. I say when women chant BJ runs the world, but get mad at when they try to get some. I think so. It's not that they get mad at when men trying to get some. What happens is some men come at them in a way that is not appropriate, right? So like, women can run the world and they'll be JJ, whatever, blah blah. But a dude, if a dude shows up and he's like up to no good, then that's usually the time when they get mad, right? Because if a guy comes to get some, but he's trying to be like a nice guy and he's trying to be, he's trying to bring something to the table, then that JJ can still run the world, but he's bringing something to the table, right?
Now see, now watch this. Because I know Leia don't got no input on this. Let me show y'all both how this is done. Mm-hmm. Women get mad when men are constantly chasing that vagina or that uchi wali, uchi bang bang, or as we like to call the musty freak hole. When women get mad at that because Leia, you don't call it that.
No, I do not call it musty freak hole. You call it yourself musty freak hole.
Oh my God, hearing you say it sounds so fun.
What woman would like, hi, everyone, would you like some musty freak hole?
What are you yelling for? The microphone's there.
It's like, who does that? That's...
All right, you're taking this stuff personal.
Snap it, no shit not.
Go ahead.
No, just like, what woman would like, hey, everyone, it's not a musty freak hole. That's... Weird that you would even say that.
Do they say snappy, nappy, po-pappy?
You must have had the musty freak hole, but that's gross.
Okay. All jokes aside, let me do it. Women want to be valued for more than just that. There are a lot of men that come in hot and only want that. Literally, only want that. And it's not like they're coming in hot being disrespectful, but a lot of women can see through men's nonsense. Now, don't get it twisted. A lot of women will make up nonsense to make this fit their narrative. But a lot of men don't want a companion. They don't want a partner. They just want that person that they're going to get it popping with.
Right.
And then they feel that demeans their value.
Well, that's kind of the same thing what I said. Like, it depends on how the man comes in. Like, if a man comes in and he's like, I'm looking for a partner, I'm looking for this, and that, then they'll be like, okay, but they can see when a man's coming in and all he wants to do is just bang on this. Even though this is what runs the world, don't mean you can come in here and get it and snatch it up.
That's a bar.
There you go.
All right, hit another one.
All right. When dating, why are women more likely to accept women who sell sex, but less likely to accept men who buy it?
Now, see, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but Leah, what do you think?
Right.
The question is just weird, period.
Well, here's the thing. I think what he's saying is like, okay, so women have a OnlyFans page. Another woman go girl, get that money. But who's watching the page? And the guy is going down there to watch the girl, and they like, you perv, right? So how can you applaud her for selling, doing what she's doing, but then the dude who's going down there to watch you're telling him he's a perv? It's like porno. Oh,
there's also OnlyFans for men. There's men.
But the question says women, not men.
Oh, okay.
Now, if he put men, then we can say the same thing. Now, why are men out there going, go dude, go this, but then when girls come in there and watch them pull out their ding-a-ling, they go, oh, you perv. I doubt that happens, but
Hey, I mean, but it's the same like that classic like double standard.
Yeah. I mean, like magazines. You see, okay.
I think it's a personal choice.
What's the name is on the magazine? You see, what's that full model? What's her name?
Full model?
Yeah. She was on a swimsuit. She's really pretty, and she got like big breasts. She's like, I forgot her name. But she was on a swimsuit, whatever, swim issues, whatever. And everybody's like, go, girl, go. And she's like being all sexy and showing this and that. Okay, that's fine. But then when a dude watches her and he's like, oh, you're like, oh, you're sick, whatever. So, can he do that? Why are you like that, right, on your magazine, half naked? I mean, men are visual, so they're going to see her half naked. Of course they're going to get excited.
Now, okay, so you are speaking some real facts. It's true. But also shout out to Amy because she said, how could it be stale and a freak? Because you're talking about the musty freak hole. How could it be both things?
Right.
Because the power of vagina. Girls run the world. Now, okay, so again, Leia, you don't want to comment on this one, or you don't get this one?
No, you guys go ahead.
Okay, because we would love some feminine input on this. Okay. No.
She don't want to talk.
Okay, so to speak to what you're saying, it is that double standard.
Right.
So you a little perv daddy, just the same way as you would be a pimp daddy, quote unquote, if you got with a bunch of ladies.
Right.
Right. So it's that same type of thinking and ideology where it's like, okay, so now you out here buying. You've been messing with who knows where so and so's been doing when and doing where. Oh, and it's not necessarily. I don't think it's necessarily watching porn, but I think it's more of buying, sex workers, buying sex workers' time, to be specific. Shout out to the sex workers. But like, so that's what I think.
Respect.
And so I definitely think it's one of those things, right? One of those double standard things. Now, to speak directly to Sean's question, as a woman, because I'm speaking for the women. As a woman, I couldn't imagine a woman being like, "This is my dude that I got. He's all mine. He's me." And knowing that I'm giving him this Uchi Wally,
Uchi Bang Bang,
Uchi Bang Bang, giving him this is his, knowing that he is the type of guy that won't do the go on a date or won't use his mouthpiece. He's the guy who's gonna cut all the corners, or as some would say, skip the games and purchase. Well, if he has the mentality of just being that quote unquote lazy, then he obviously he can't work for this.
Right.
This isn't purchasable. I shouldn't be with a man who purchases.
Right.
I mean, just as the same ideology that a lot of men have when they're like, oh, well, if she done slept with the whole Bears starting lineup, I can't be with somebody. I can't have a bear that been with the Bears. You know what I'm saying? Type deal. You know what I'm saying? It's that same type of thinking.
Which football player?
Nah, see how Leia is? Just like Princess Diana, y'all. All right, does anybody have anything else to add, or Sean say anything? No. Okay. Great.
I say, listen, it's about do you know, and sometimes society puts these rules out and these these perimeters that make you feel like you shouldn't or you should. But I think if you know, like if you're a dude and you want to talk to a girl, talk to the girl.
Yeah.
You know, just talk to her. If you're a girl and you want to talk to a dude, just talk to him and be a human being. And you'll be surprised how far you would get just being yourself and talking and being, you know.
Stop it! I'm the god of the what is it called? What is it called? On open field tackle is what we call it.
Right.
You just randomly walk up to a young lady someplace and start interacting.
Yeah.
Even and men, even if you get shut down, as long as you ain't come on some creep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as you don't go in like a creep, like you know.
You know what I'm saying? If you
start a conversation.
If you go in actually trying to interact with a person, see that's the thing. A lot of people, and I'm not saying I'm not about to sit up here and do a Kevin Samuels, but like a lot.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. The Godfather. But because what I will say is a lot of men, and we talked about this before, forget the fact that this is more than just a bang bang wham bam thank you man. This is an experience that you're having with someone. This is a moment that you're creating.
Right. Well, I think
for the moment.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I was saying, like society makes these fake things, and I say society, but I'm thinking about how we grew up and we watch movies and you think that woman is there just to get her and bang her, you know. I'm saying and it's like well, that's not what she's there for. She's a human being that you can sit down and talk to, have a conversation with. I mean, why do you see couples in the world, right? Because two people came together that had a lot of things in common and just became, you know, one with each other, you know.
Yes.
Like you don't have to be like I need to bang. Like if you have that mentality, then you're gonna be alone for the rest of your life.
What are you, a Cro-Magnon man dragging your knuckles around the streets of Chicago?
Must bang.
Right.
And those are probably the people who less bang. Those are probably most people who probably pay for that.
And that's why they won't marry him.
Yep.
Well, that'll do it for the ins and outs relationship advice. We crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that ain't nothing wrong with sex workers and ain't nothing wrong with people who enjoy purchasing the time of sex workers. But as long as we all know, either way it goes, we are here for the experience of oneness.
Yeah.
Damn, that was good.
Amen.
All right, we're gonna go into these final thoughts and plugs and outros. Damn, boy, I'm telling you, we are getting good at this radio crap. It only took 4 years. All right, Ramon, are you ready to break us off with an outro or goodbye?
All right, this weekend, if you're looking for something to do, come out to This Is Your Brain on Beer comedy show, where you see comedians do 2 sets, one set sober and a second one drunk. And then the audience gets to decide who was the best drunk comic. You can see the show at 8 p.m. on Saturday at Midwest Coast Brewing, 2137 West Walnut Street. Come on in and peel up for the choppy chop.
Choppy chop.
You can buy tickets at Mr. and Mrs. Smith Comedy.com or Eventbrite under Mr. and Mrs. Smith Comedy.
Yes, so it is my birthday weekend.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I want you guys to come.
Let's go.
Yeah, buy some tickets, make some money, get laid, talk to women or men, and get the numbers. And
do it in that voice.
It's okay to be a manager.
Louis Armstrong.
I was just about to say.
Eyes are blue.
Yeah.
Red roses too.
Is that racist?
No. No, it's
Why?
not racist.
Why is it racist?
Come out to This Is Your Brain on Beer this weekend.
I'm
What voice is that?
Asian dude.
That's supposed to be Asian dude?
Yeah.
That's
Asian Filipino.
It doesn't even sound like Asian or Filipino. Who is that guy?
I don't know.
It sounds like it's some dude with a speech impediment. It sounds like a guy who was in a car accident. he just got out of the Buick LaSalle.
Right.
That got crushed by the watermelon truck.
20 years later from a Nigel party.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Dirty Nigel.
Go ahead.
All right. Amy says happy birthday. Sean says sex is a part of it. Silly. Of course it is, Sean. But
must bang.
They followed up with must burn. All right. Anyway, buy my book. at phoenixtown.com, PHYNIXTOWN.com. It's called Bound by Loyalty. Somebody just reminded me that it's only $5 currently. I forgot that I put it at $5. You know, I released it during the quarantine just to put it out, and I forgot. I was like, oh, it's only $5. And the gentleman behind it, Matt Fleeks, who behind motivating me to get that out, I was like, the second book, we not gonna do that $5. Sorry, Matt. I'm sorry, Matt. He's like, this is actually a good book, and I don't know why you just. All right, so yeah, buy that crap. Or just look at the stupid pictures and video. I will be at Bad Waves Remix. October 7th. The doors open at 7:15 p.m. Show starts at 8 p.m. That is stand-up improvisation from the Bastards. And our musical guest will be Kato San, who we are trying to have in studio next week.
Yeah.
If we don't have him in studio next week, whether he shows up or not, we're going to have a few of his songs just so you can get acclimated and get more acquainted with the music of this gentleman. I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy yourself at this show. And this brother got some stage presence like he was Santa Claus at a mall. Is there anything else? Oh, I'll be at Reveler Bar. I've decided I'm gonna tell people where I am doing these halftime things, so you can come through and maybe possibly win some free crap from me and the people and the company that puts the thing on, or drink and eat and stuff. It's a bunch of people that come out, so it's a lot of fun, and I act a damn fool for most of the game.
So they give you like a mic and stuff? And
oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. I'll show you a vidya. It's a lot of vidya. It's a lot of fun. With that being said, also that is it. But also, I want to say this, and I'll talk more about this next week when I have more visuals for those that are watching. But I got a care package from our dear friend Whitney Ty out in California. It had a sticker and some other things. But I'll talk about it more.
A wind catcher?
I did not have a wind catcher.
A dream catcher, sorry.
Yeah.
A wind catcher.
Dream catcher made up tampons.
A wind catcher is a butt plug. All right.
My
final thought of the day is it's something that I hear sometimes when I'm on the treadmill from one of the songs that I like, and it made me think about it, or I thought about it recently. To hell with regrets. It already happened. No. Do not dwell on the things that have already passed, yet cherish the things that are. Thank you. I told y'all we getting good at this radio crap. Right? The last song of the day comes from Born Days. It is 2084 by Born Days. So thank you all for listening. Once again, Born Days will be the one. Oh wait, let me do it officially right. You have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. The last song of the day, who will be breaking you off with me, Born Days with 2084. She will be the one to break you!
Empty spaces in
All right, y'all. That was the broadcast.
Yeah, buddy.
That was a lot of motherfucking fun. That's right. This is where we can cuss at on your ass, you dusty, crusty musties. Let's see. All right. Well, while they doing what they doing over there, I want to do a special thing.
That's like for the back.
Do something special real quick. Yo, big shout out to Whitney Ty who sent me that care package, y'all. Okay. So don't act like y'all ain't gonna be hearing. Y'all already heard a lot of Whitney Ty. But we can just get it like you already heard a bunch of her.
Not instead of
you already heard a bunch of her in rotation, right? But now, shit, we're gonna be playing her ass like we play Sonya Kilo. But although Whitney, you know we love you. That's why you hooked the motherfucking care package up. It has, and I'm gonna bring my shit in too to flex real quick. But this sticker though, check this out. This sticker right here. Let me show y'all what I'm doing with my Whitney Taft sticker. Put this motherfucker. I don't have shit on the back of this laptop. Shit. Okay, not a motherfucking thing. But right here, I'm gonna put Whitney Taft face. Every time some girl is mad at me, this is probably gonna start a bunch of arguments. Who the fuck is that? I'll be like, it's Whitney Taft, motherfucker. So now with that being said, does anybody over there on that side have anything to say other than where's this car at y'all want to buy?
Where is this car I want to buy? I think my mic's not even on.
Oh shit! I turned it off because y'all motherfuckers went.
I'm like, where is this car my mic want to buy?
Oh Lord.
Whitney Ty.
So do you want to say anything to the people for that?
Special shout out to Sean Chantel turning in those questions. Shout out to Roosevelt for sending in some questions today. Shout out to Emonico Schwartz. Shout out to Frank Joshua. Being in the loneliest place in the world.
That's that shit.
Shout out to Cherie Monique.
Hell
for being in the chat today. She says air horn. Thank you guys. This makes my Thursday. Every Thursday I look forward. There's only two things that I look forward to on Thursdays in the morning is coming here, and if we don't come here, going to MMA on Thursday mornings. But yeah.
But also don't forget there's something else that he looks forward to every Thursday morning, and that's waking up to his lovely wife.
Oh yeah. I forgot about her.
Oh shit. Leia, you got anything you want to say?
No, come to the show.
Yeah, come to the show.
Come to the show.
This is your Brain on Beer comedy show. 2137 West Walnut Street, 8 p.m. show on Saturday. See comedians do two sets, one sober and the second one drunk. Shout out to who was here last week?
Kevin Pomeroy.
Kevin Pomeroy coming up in here.
I was watching
disrupting the show.
I won't be here next week. I have a medical appointment.
Oh man.
Yeah, Kevin Pomeroy came up in this motherfucker acting the damn fool.
Kevin Pomeroy coming up.
Yeah, big shout out to Kevin Pomeroy.
It was fun though.
It was fun.
Yeah.
All right, this is the after party for all the people that like to watch as opposed to listen. I'm sure y'all probably listen to, but either way, I always say something very similar. Thank you for spending time out of your day to look at our stupid faces and see some of the fun that we do like to have. It means the world to us.
Yeah.
It's such a rejuvenating feeling every Thursday. You know, like Ramon said, I look forward to it every Thursday. Not just the talking part, but like jamming out to the fucking music and seeing what all the artists have going on and what's cool, and as well as introducing new music to people and reintroducing.
Yeah.
Telling jokes that may or may not hit, and living in that moment with you all and them over on the other side of this table. And again, thank you so much.
Subscribe to Rachel Dolison's.
Yeah, definitely subscribe to Rachel's OnlyFans.
What is she doing on there?
I'll show you.
Oh.
Ew!
Already bought it.
What you mean? Ew! You ain't seen it. I'll show you too.
She may be educating people on Black history. Welcome to the Rachel Dolison's OnlyFans page. I'm about to show you a history of a person or people who have been through a lot.
People that have been through a lot. They've read through.
People have been through. my people who have been through a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna go deep into the culture.
We're going deep into the culture with Rachel Dulles.
Now, right now, let me get my pointer out.
Right.
Oh my god! All right, we got. I know I got to get out of here. But,
Yeah.
But thank you again. Thank you all. All jokes aside, in all seriousness, it means so much to us. I mean, shit, fuck them. It means so much to me. Thank you. I can't say thank you enough.
Peace.
Wait, did it stop? Okay, it stopped. Love. What'd you think of that Born Days, Daddy?
That's good. That's the girl that your neighbor?
Yeah.
I
forgot
paid,
those.
I paid the tickets.